It's another beautiful morning in Northern Ontario. Our intrepid riders gather for more adventure. And today we feature an Enduro hero. Chuck harder! It's Super Chuck.
I've prepared this little nest for myself on purpose. I'm very comfortable.
But today we'll focus on another Enduro hero. She is incomparable, Rambunctious, Bodacious, Pulchritudinous, Resplendent, and short of stature. Yes, it's the Megasaurus.
We've been waiting all week for this day. This could be the best day of our lives, Barry.
Well, that puts a bit of pressure on MEGS BRAAP. Bloody hell. We good?
Yeah.
Good luck, MEGS.
Thank you. Same to you.
I don't understand why, but many have asked to see me riding. Well, this is the Megasaurus helmet cam, so you will get to see my butt for the next 13 minutes. Hopefully this will answer that age-old question, does my ass look big in these pants?
Oh, frick!
I think Meg's deliberately staged this to make me feel better.
Damn it! Fuck! That was gay!
When she says gay, I don't think Meg suggests this has anything to do with people of the same sex rubbing their ugly bits against each other.
Sorry!
It's just another one of those millennial expressions.
Where's the trail?
I don't fully understand yet.
Yeah, I'm good.
Megs is young and extremely fit, so this track isn't hard work for her. But for us older guys, conserving energy becomes super important. We had already done a lot of single track before we even got to this Deliverance track, so I'm using every trick in the book to save energy and not push the speed too much, despite having Megs on my tail. This downhill jump over a log looks easy, but the approach and exit are both harder than they look. Megs nails it nicely, of course.
Welcome to the rare perspective of follow cam footage of Barry Morris. It's not often you see this perspective of Barry in his natural habitat. You can tell he's just loving every minute of it. This is where he shines. Nice.
Me shining? Well, I'm not sure about that, but this track was definitely my favourite over the Canadian summer. Apparently there are much harder tracks nearby which I would love to ride, but that will have to wait for another year.
Nice awkward rocky section. I've lost him. Perfect.
If anyone missed the original video, this track was created by Blake McMillan, a member of the Bytown Motorcycle Association, who passed away a few years ago doing what he loved, riding motorbikes.
just ram my way through the trail.
Huh? Smooth and calculated. Well, I'd like to be, but I actually feel the opposite on this track.
That was rough. Whew.
I knew Megs was a lot quicker than me through here, so while this might look pretty slow, I am actually pushing quite hard and getting out of shape regularly as a result. We have caught up with Chuck Harder, which gives me a chance to slow down and catch my breath. Most of you probably saw the little vid we put together recently of Megs singing that song Just a Girl by No Doubt. An overwhelmingly positive response, thanks to everyone who did leave comments. One thing surprised me though. On one of the forums, a guy went on a rant saying Megs isn't an expert, let alone a decent rider. Now obviously this guy is a complete fucktard, but it did get me thinking. When I used to ride with Melissa a lot, she said the majority of men were either positive or neutral about her entering enduro races and posting her videos. But she said there were always a few idiots who were either patronising, discouraging, or downright critical of her even being on a dirt bike. It gives me even more respect for women who get into dirt riding, because it must be tough when you occasionally come across this sort of moronic shit from modern cavemen who only have 2 brain cells to rub together.
As you guys can see, he rarely dabs. I don't even think dabbing is in his vocabulary.
Dabbing is in my vocabulary for sure. Actually, I was pretty happy with how rarely I put a foot down. But on the return leg for this track, I was getting tired and there was plenty of leg paddling. You'll see it in a video soon.
Traffic jam.
While I'm on the topic, at times I mention girls on their dirt bikes in my vids. And occasionally guys point out that girls is not politically correct and is demeaning to women. Now the interesting thing, it's only males who have said this. So I've usually ignored the comments, figuring they are probably just parroting stuff they picked up from gender studies at university. I'm far more interested in what the girls, sorry, women, have to say about this.
This isn't even the trail.
If it's considered offensive, maybe I'll stop using the term girls. But I'll also have to stop saying things like boys and their toys when I refer to males. Yeesh, this political correctness can be hard work at times. Especially for us Australians. I mean, things like the knife and fork are still relatively new here. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Well, that was awkward. Ugh.
To riding, the Deliverance track goes along this high ridge line. Now we are descending into the valley again.
Oh.
Quite tired now, but thankfully I've managed the whole speed versus fatigue equation better than usual. You haven't seen the last Deliverance track video? There's still another vid or two to come.
That was dope.
Yeah?
Yep.
I always get worried if you get too hyped up. Megs, was I doing okay?
You were killing it.
Oh.
That was amazing. You were in your element.
Sorry to hold you up.
You were so smooth. You weren't holding...
You'd go 3 times that speed.
No.
Okay, double.
Catch you later.